All right, everybody. Garfield and Liberty, Garrettsville and Youngstown in Struthers. This is what everybody plays for when they start preseason workouts in June. This is the ultimate goal here is a district final appearance if they can make it, and that's what these two teams have. Garfield is a 2 seed in the Northeast 2 district in the Northeast region of Division 3, and Liberty's the 12 seed, but both MVAC opponents. Like I said, the ultimate goal at the end of the year is to make it here and even farther, and these two teams have. And Liberty, since they're the lower seed, is going to be the away team tonight. They're going to be wearing their maroon-colored jerseys, and Garfield's going to be in white.
All right, yeah, great to be here. Double GTV on the go. Cam's going to be giving us Liberty starters here. Who do we got, Cam?
They're announcing their reserves right now.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they only have 7 players in their program, or 8. So their starters are going to be Kylie Thomas, the junior, Mia Parker, the junior. So Kylie Thomas is number 1, junior. Number 4, Mia Parker, junior. Aliyah Foster, number 5, she's a senior. Demi Watson, number 11, she's a senior. And Michaela Beckett, the center tonight, she's number 20, and she's a senior.
Yeah, some big names over there in Liberty. I think it was Aliyah Foster who had 30 on us last time on the G-Men. It was a great game last time. Liberty, not a team to be overlooked. It seems the G-Men always get the best of them, but this is tournament play now, much different than we've seen in the regular season. So I don't know about you, but I'm excited to see what this game has in store for us.
And who do we got for Garfield tonight, Aaron?
And, of course, for Garfield, you've heard it so many times here. We're going to wait till they're coming out to announce them as they come out. Of course, coached by Aaron Gilbert. He's been a coach for over a decade now and has led them to 9 straight sectional championships here, there in the districts, looking to take home another one. Going to announce the reserves here. G-Men have a deep bench. They normally run a 7 or 8 lady rotation. And you know that they get the best out of all 7 or 8 of those ladies. So you know Coach Gilbert isn't going to call anybody up he doesn't think is capable of affecting the game in a positive way.
Yeah, the Lady G-Men, they just fell just short of an MVAC title this year. They were 12-2 in the league. A loss to Brookfield and loss to Crestview was enough. Crestview snagged the regular season title, and they're going to look to make it their 3rd straight district title appearance and 3rd straight year playing in regionals, and their starters are...
Here we go. Number 3, the senior, Laura McCoy, coming out. Tasker puts the crown on her. She surpassed 1,000 points this season. We're going to have the freshman, number 10, Mandy Cardinal. She's well on her way to surpass 1,000 points her sophomore or junior year, which is crazy. Then, of course, we have the senior holding it down in the post, number 14, Madeline Shirkey. I'd say she's in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year. And number 15, Nora Trent, the senior, also holding it down. They're like the Twin Towers down there in the post. They hold it down. And, of course, the senior, number 30, Maggie Fogel, catch and shoot master, always chipping in from along the baseline and elsewhere. So that'll be the starters for your Garfield G-Men and also for the Liberty Leopards. I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah, we're jumping around here. By the way, we're in Struthers. I don't think we said that. The Struthers Fieldhouse. So different fieldhouse from what we're used to, but this is a pretty cavernous gym. They have the stadium seats down low that you can see, and then up higher you get some the old wooden bleacher seats. Liberty's ready. We're gonna have Michaela Beckett jumping for them. But yeah, we got multiple streaming coverages here, and we got some people with some cameras. So this is a big game. We have multiple reporters here. We have Jonah Rosenblum from the Record Courier in the house. Yeah, this is a big game. You can't say it enough. I think this is the goal for every team, especially if they can't win a conference title, is to get that district title. And, yeah, I'll stop talking. Here we go. Let's play some basketball. Laura McCoy to jump for the G-Men.
Yeah, and that's a tough jump ball to win right there against Beckett already. Beckett probably 6'1" or 6'2".
At least. Maybe like 6'4". She's very
makes Nora
long
Trent,
there in the post.
She makes Nora Trent look small, and Nora Trent is not small. So it's going to be Liberty Leopards ball here. to kick things off.
Yeah, and we talk about scouting reports and whatnot, but the best scouting report you can have is playing a team twice in the regular season.
Yeah.
They're MVAC foes. And this is almost a home game for Liberty. They're only about 15 minutes away, short hour for Garfield, but I don't think that matters. The G-Men faithful still travel well.
That's right.
And G-Men have had a pretty good defensive possession so far. That's what they're going to look to do. They need to shut down her number 11, Demi Watson. They did in the first 2 meetings, but she dropped 27 the other night against Lakeview.
Yeah.
And if they can shut her down and make the other players work for it, they'll have good success today. And that's going to be Nora Trent with her first foul of the night.
Yeah, Demi Watson has definitely hit her stride as these playoffs have been underway, obviously leading the Leopards to this matchup here in the district final. And she sinks the first. That'll get the first points going on the board for the Leopards. And here she goes with the second. That'll be good, just like the first. She's got a nice shot. We know she can shoot it from just about anywhere, but now this high-powered G-Men offense is going to get going here.
Yeah, they scored 56 the other night against Kirtland. We were actually in attendance at the game, sat courtside, and that's going to be good hands there by Watson to swat that one away. But yeah, both teams actually, I'm pretty sure both teams made it to regionals last year. Liberty won the league last year and returned a pretty strong senior class, but due to some injuries and whatnot, we're, I think, 4th in the league this year.
Yeah, I think the key to this game for both teams is who's going to be able to win it on the defensive end. Obviously, we know what both teams' offenses are capable of as Nora Trent gets into the post. But we've seen the G-Men absolutely lock down on defense so far in their 3 playoff games. And I think that's going to be big tonight if they can hold Demi Watson, if they can hold Elia Foster, and, of course, Beckett down low. There's Cardinal all the way. Cardinal had a rough shooting performance the other night in the first half, but she caught fire and ended up with, 17? Something like that.
Yeah.
The other night.
Yeah, McCoy and Cardinal both were pretty made a huge impact. And that defense was just absolutely smothering. Coach Gilbert had an excellent scouting report on Kirtland, knew exactly what they wanted to do, and it was get it inside, and then if not, shoot threes, and they limited their chances and won pretty handily. So here's Michaela Beckett from the mid-range area, passes it back out to Mia Parker. And we're going to have an early substitution. I believe that is it's going to be Kiana Smith. So she is in a knee brace. We did not see her the last 2 meetings. I believe that's one of the injuries they had. They get it to Foster, and she cannot make the layup. That is a rare sight. If she's not making her shots, it's going to be a long night for Liberty. G-Men running the floor, but then tip right to Trent, and then a turnover. So
this Liberty defense really eating up right now. And here's Foster. She wants her revenge. She's really just trying to attack that paint. And I remember last time she was cutting through the paint, making some tremendous finishes. But tonight, she's 0 for 3 or 0 for 2 to start off. So like you said, if Elia Foster starts hitting, then Liberty's in good shape. But she needs to do that in order for that to happen.
Yeah, and like we said, a little bracketology for you. Liberty has been the they beat Pymatuning Valley in the first round, 12 seed versus 11 seed. Liberty's a 12 seed. Then they beat Poland, who's a 3 seed. We thought they were going to make it to the district final tonight against Garfield. And then they beat Lakeview the other night after the Kirtland-Garfield game. Good pick and roll there, but Foster is not able to hit. She's cold, and that's great news for the G-Men. But even better news will be some points here on their offensive possession.
Yeah, the Liberty defense has really been cracking
Laura
down.
McCoy for 3. Bang!
There she is. Laura McCoy will not stay quiet for too long. We've seen her with incredible persistence throughout the season, and there she is splashing her first 3 to put the G-Men up. Liberty's still without a field goal. Their 2 points have come from free throws, and I think that's a good tactic. I mean, they have some solid free throw shooters. Get to the line as much as you can.
And they do have Shirky guarding Demi Watson. That's probably a wise move. Shirky does have a few inches of height, but Watson just strong and powerful. That one not able to go, though. Good defense there by Shirky, but then the offensive rebound by Foster.
Liberty,
sorry, you go.
Liberty coach is not too happy with that shot selection by Demi Watson, but I mean, Demi Watson puts up a majority of Liberty's points, so you just got to let her get cooking, you know?
Yeah, she's definitely a volume type of scorer. She's been held quiet both meetings. Like we said, Liberty, we thought going into the season was going to be competing for a league title, injuries, and I don't know if it was their team chemistry or what, but they did not have the year they thought they'd have.
Yeah, but like you said, I mean, they've beaten some pretty good teams here in the tournament. Beautiful dime inside, and that time Foster will not miss. She'll get it to roll over the rim and in, so she's on the board, and I think that will open up the floodgates for her tonight.
When you give a player like Foster, Watson swats that one and then a foul on Trent. So G-Men, that's Trent's second foul already. So we saw her, was it one of the games? I can't remember. She got into some foul trouble. It might have been Kirtland. Oh, she fouled out against Kirtland, didn't she? So she's been on the fouling spree. As Zoe May's going to replace her here.
Yeah, you can't let one of your bigger players get in foul trouble too early on here. We're only 3.5 minutes into the first. You got to save her for when it's crucial down the stretch. Now Liberty will be hopping into their half-court offense. Looks like the G-Men are going to be in a man. It's worked so well for them this season. We haven't seen very many zonal looks as Fogel almost anticipates the pass. And there it'll be Fogel forcing the turnover. So it'll be G-Men ball here.
Yeah, Fogel's really stepped up. That's what Coach Gilbert teams are built upon. They have a few star players, and if everybody else plays their role, they all have a good squad, and they do. I mean, as long as I can remember, they've been, they've had years where they've gone to the regional title game, years where they've gone to district semis, and years like this year where they've gone to the district finals. So always a pretty strong team Coach Gilbert has based on that mentality of having strong players. As Shirky cannot get that one, almost gets her own offensive board, but then it does fall to Foster.
Yeah, nice move there from Shirky. Just wasn't able to get it to fall, and then some good boxing out as there was many G-Men in the post, but Liberty able to come away with it. That'll be Smith now. Like you said, I think she was out with a torn ACL.
Yeah, I think so. She's got that knee brace on her left leg, and I think she's not really. She does pull the three there. That does not go, and Cardinal clears the boards there as they now have a little 4-on-5 as Foster slow to get back on the defensive end.
Yeah, and Smith, despite that injury, getting up and down the floor fine, and Gilbert's going to need a timeout here for the G-Men. We'll be back in a little while.
Please enjoy some pep band music.
Looks like Liberty's going to hit the floor first. The G-Men still talking things over. Referee's going to call them on. It'll be the same lineup we just saw go off, returning to the court. And for the Leopards, we're going to have Kylie Thomas on. I'm not sure if she was before. But now Cardinal's going to get it in to Fogel, and McCoy's going to look at her options.
Yeah, so Liberty little zone. Dice zone there. Zoe May, bang! That's exactly what I was talking about. Zoe May, the sixth man on this team, or sixth woman on this team. She isn't always a star player, but when she's called upon, she delivers, and she delivers there.
Yeah, she's definitely consistent from outside. She always shoots really well from the field. McCoy's going to try to get possession there. She'll be able to disrupt some peace, but not enough to get the ball to go G-Men way. That'll be Parker on the inbound now.
Yeah, we saw Liberty breaking out their little 2-1-2 dice zone look as they throw it into the backcourt, and Smith, little crossover. McCoy's trying to make it difficult for her, and she does. She's going to struggle to get across half court here, and she barely does there. Yeah, they broke out that little dice look, and they had Shirky in the high post with Trent on the bench. Coach Gilbert did for his defensive possession. I don't know if he wasn't quite ready for that zone defense, but I don't think you ever are. And that's going to be a turnover, offensive foul. That's going to be on Kylie Thomas.
All right, so this offense, or this G-Men defense, kind of picking up some pace now, forcing a few turnovers in a row here. And here comes McCoy. Going to stop at half court. That's a dangerous spot to be right there.
It really is, but, McCoy's just going to pull that one from deep. Oh, that was just short. Maybe another foot in, and that splash.
May on the offensive boards.
Foster gives no defensive effort there. Just lets Cardinal go to work, and Cardinal not able to hit. And then we'll have So this matchup, Cardinal versus Foster, whoever wins this matchup is going to really determine the game, I think.
Yeah, I think Foster's, sometimes you hear the most open shot. That's going to be a backcourt. Oh, got tipped, I guess. But the most open shot is the hardest one to make, and I think that's what Foster was trying to do there. Watson, big body inside, absolutely uses her size to bully her way into the paint, and she ties the game at 6.
Shirky at the top of the... And that's going to be a kickball by Foster, luckily there, as Shirky attempted to find the backdoor cutting Fogel.
It's going to be Cardinal on the inbound here. That's a common thing that we see. Cardinal's got good court vision.
Struggling to get it in, gets it into Shirky in the corner, and Zoe May, Fogel, top of the key, McCoy, not able to hit there, and Foster clears the boards again. So
she's quick.
Been huge on the defensive boards. Euro step, but her own rebound, so that's huge that the Lady G-Men cannot come away with a defensive possession there. And Fogel, the turnover again forced. Fogel has really, she's come to play today. I don't know what it is in that Struthers air, but she likes it.
Yeah, she's looking good out there. She's been all over the court tonight, and it's a really low-scoring game here. G-Men going to have 8 seconds to set something up and try to get a bucket.
Good screen there by Shirky. And then Zoe May
shoots and fires. May with her second 3 of the game. May is 100% from the field. She is really clutch for the G-Men there at the end of the first quarter. She's going to put the G-Men up 9-6, and it will be a minute break. We'll be back. All right, hope you enjoyed a little bit of pep band action. Pep band isn't here if you were fooled.
Well, they're not physically here. As Fogel throws that one right to Smith, and Smith down the floor finds Foster, chalk up 2.
Yeah, she's not going to be missing those one. You called it before it even went in the basket. Foster, she is so quick. I think she's probably the quickest player on the floor. She's able to just slice and dice right into the paint, and there she pulls a nice move, gets 2. McCoy using her sides to back down Thomas there. G-Men offense been a little bit stagnant. Only points coming from 3s, and this Liberty defense has really been eating them up. So if they're not firing from behind the arc, then you could say goodbye to the possession. That'll be a foul, though, not a jump ball. I think that's on Thomas. Be her second, so Trent with 2 and Thomas with 2 now.
I think this is the perfect time to break down some bracketology for you all. Shirky wide open from the mid-range, not able to go, so just short. Fogel not able to go either, and Liberty clears the board. So a little bracketology for you as Demi Watson is going to pull that one for 3. Good-looking shot there. She's got a pretty smooth jumper, not able to go. Manu Cardinal, the hard crossover there.
The G-Men can only get away with that for so long. Nice move. Cardinal gets her first bucket, but like I was saying, the G-Men can only get away with letting Watson shoot like that for so long before she starts splashing them in.
Yeah, like we said, she's a volume scorer. Lots of shots, lots of misses, but lots of makes, so that leads to lots of points. Yeah, it's a little bracketology for you. Looking at the Northeast region, regionals are next week, Wednesday and Saturday, I believe, at Cuyahoga Falls High School. And Demi Watson, little travel. That looked pretty clean to me, to be honest. That looked like some pretty smooth footwork, but a little too smooth, and that results in the travel. And we're going to have a substitution. Mia Benjamin's going to come in So we have 4 districts in this Northeast regional. So 4 districts. We have Northeast 1, 2, 3, and 4. We are currently in Northeast 2. And the winner of this game plays the winner of Crestview and Shaker Heights Laurel. Now, Shaker Heights Laurel is the #1 ranked team in the state, so no one wants to play Shaker Heights Laurel. If Crestview can get an upset, then whoever wins this game plays Crestview would be an easier path to the regional final.
McCoy
for 3, bang!
continues.
I'll do that for every 3 they make.
All right. Well, you might be in store for a lot of bangs
I might be doing it
tonight.
a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. All the points still. Besides Mandy Cardinals coming from behind the arc.
And that's really not what we've seen this year.
No, not at all.
It'll be like this many threes for the whole game at the most for the G-Men, as Smith's going to pull that one air ball.
You need those knees to get the extra power on the shot.
Yeah.
You didn't see too much bend in them there. And again,
Shirky trying to do too much, but good thing McCoy's a good player. She does not let that one. As Mandy Card, a little power dribble, looking like an NBA center there, and Coach Watson from Liberty needs a timeout.
Yeah,
wisely taken there.
Coach Gilbert likes that there. He likes the offensive possessions that they've been having. Comes away with points over the past couple. And we'll be back in a few seconds. A little bit of fight song action for your ears. 5:30 to remain in the second quarter here. This one's been going a lot slower than we saw in the first. Felt like that first one flew by.
Yeah, it was like barely got comfortable in my seat, and boom, first quarter's over. But they're all 8 minutes, so then with clock stoppages. Anyways, so Liberty's going to be taking the ball down the floor here, and Kylie Thomas, unluckily for her, she's had to sit a lot tonight because of Smith. They're getting Smith some minutes.
Yeah, for sure. I think Liberty needs to start putting up some points. There's a nice cut from Smith.
We have Carly Cleland in the game. Mia Benjamin not able to go, and then Smith the rebound. So offensive rebounding for Liberty, and it's not the typical rise up and grab it like that 3 was there for Smith.
Yeah, there comes a 3 for Liberty. They've been shooting them, haven't been so lucky. But there comes one from Smith as Cardinal can't get inside to score it, and Foster just bursting away. Such speed, and they have a huge burst, 5 points right here out of that timeout. So they needed a timeout. They talked some things over, and it's been working.
Yeah, Cardinal the 3, little ill-advised there. I don't think Coach Gilbert wants that to be a look right off the rip, as we're going to get some substitutions. As Carly Clun was in the game.
You know, if the G-Men win, if they play Crestview or Laurel.
Yeah, because they want that revenge from Crestview.
That's right.
After Crestview got their revenge.
I mean, and obviously Liberty's no team to scoff at here.
Right, yeah. Not saying the G-Men are guaranteed to win. I'm just, thinking positively here.
It's going to be a good matchup. It's the regionals, but, you expect some good teams to be there.
Yeah, after the second round, even at the second round, all teams are good. As Mia Parker, the turnover. So Fogel has, she's locked in tonight. We just noticed Liberty has a team of all guards and
forwards.
One center.
No forwards.
So no forwards.
And then Beckett, the true center.
Good cut there. Oh, what a great defense there by Watson.
Demi Watson's been surprising on defense tonight. We haven't seen such tenacity from this Liberty team on defense the last 2 games that we've seen. I mean, the G-Men were kind of running all over them scoring-wise, but tonight they've contained them pretty well when they get inside the arc.
Yeah, we'll see what Coach Gilbert draws up for their inbounding play here. They got Beckett in the middle, in the cage, as Tom Bartz would say. Shirky just flips that one up, and there it is, chalk up 2.
Yeah, Shirky's so good at those. She's got height on pretty much everyone on the court unless it's Beckett. But
yeah, just don't get too close to Beckett, and it doesn't matter.
That's right. She has that high release as well, so she's
Foster going to work on Cardinal. Those two misses we saw, those were flukes. I mean,
yeah, I mean,
she's
she's
automatic in the paint, really. Cardinal, the high arcing layup not able to go, and McCoy somehow comes down with that over Shirky and Beckett and Smith. So that was just fantastic there. McCoy needs to get rid of it, and then Watson, the defense.
Wow.
This is a game here, people. I'm glad we made the trek out to Struthers for this. This is a game.
Yeah, I mean, the defense has really been smothering for Liberty. There's Smith all the way in. Thought that was going to go, but she gets her own board, and that one will go. So Smith persistent from the post. She cuts the lead to 1. G-Men still scoreless after the timeout. Maybe.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Liberty a little run here right after the timeout.
Gonna slow things
down. So that timeout worked.
That's right, yeah. I mean, that's what you call timeouts for. You don't really see that too often. They called a timeout, and then they came out and threw a haymaker. We have the stands packed. Demi Watson really showing out here on defense. She's got a head of steam. Can't control the ball.
Foster dives on the floor to force a jump ball.
This Liberty team has such heart. I mean,
yeah, we did not see this. I don't know what they're doing different with their morning routine or something, but this is
must be the day off. Not tired from school.
Oh yeah. But I mean, even to get here, but yeah, this is a completely different team from what we saw based on the result when they played them early I think in like December over in Liberty, and then the result when they played at the Jag Fieldhouse.
Yeah, they've got some defensive standouts here. You don't see many teams, give the G-Men this much struggle on offense. Step back.
That's going to be an air ball, and then Cardinal is luckily able to clear the boards. That's been a huge factor as Cardinal's trying to do too much here.
Yeah,
I mean,
she's been forcing a few possessions now. Smothering defense from the Leopards, and Liberty.
Coach Gilbert takes a timeout.
Yeah, I mean, wise decision. Still scoreless, and it was looking a little bit messy to start that possession. But yeah, it'll be an 18-17 game. Liberty crawls right back into this one. We'll be back.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Struthers Fieldhouse. Not the typical Fieldhouse that we're used to, but it's a Fieldhouse nonetheless. Over here in Struthers, as a good inbounds play in that timeout. Coach Gilbert over there says, I kind of know what I'm doing.
Yeah, and that's why they have Cardinal inbound. She's got the vision. I mean, I think anybody could have made that pass, though. Gilbert really drew that one up nicely.
Yeah.
Not to discredit Cardinal, of course. She's a great passer. But that's where you need Cardinal the most. You need her to not force the shots, find the open ones like that. And that's going to be a timeout.
All right, timeout by Liberty. We'll be back. Yeah, just notice the good crowd that we have out tonight, all making the trek over to Struthers from far and wide to support the G-Men. I noticed the Shirky fan club making the name for themselves there in the stands. Foster just goes right at Cardinal, and G-Men clear the boards. So good. That's a good defensive possession by Cardinal. Just sometimes with Foster, just move your feet and just take it, and that's what Cardinal did there. And luckily for Cardinal. Foster misses. So Foster with 6 points and
another steal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not much more to say about this Liberty defense. They've just been great. Watson, that one's going to be way short.
Yeah.
I think Cardinal might have got a finger on that, but just really in her face, not giving her much room to shoot that. She's really apt to shoot the 3 ball, though. We saw her put 1 down, so can't be doing that.
So Shirky gets absolutely hounded. That is going to be a foul. Hounded by a couple of Leopards there.
Yeah,
Clawed at by the Leopards, showing their claws.
Baring their teeth. Not quite in the bonus yet. It's been a pretty foul-less game so far.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Cardinal late to get that one to Trent. That allows Watson to get in good defensive position there.
Watson barking at her teammates a little bit. Showing some heart. Watson's been tremendous so far at the defensive end. About a minute remaining here. G-Men still lead by 3, which you wouldn't guess by the way that this game's been going over the past 5 minutes or
Cardinal
so.
needs to get it in, gets it into McCoy, gives a dribble, and backs that one out. Might try for a last shot here. We have Carly Clellan ready to come in for some defense if Liberty does get another possession.
G-Men going to hold it for a little while now.
I think that'd be wise. They definitely don't want to give up this lead going into halftime.
Yeah, that's a mood killer right there when you go into halftime. Blowing the lead.
They haven't played a great half, hasn't been terrible. Just shows you how good they are. They're playing decent, and they're still up by 3. So Cardinal's just going to hold a ball here. I would think McCoy or Cardinal 3 ball. Zoe May not in the game for that sharpshooter from the corner. So they do 12 seconds left. They start. Hand it off to McCoy. Gets it out to Shirky. See what Coach Gilbert has drawn up. Fogel on the wing. A little slow to move. And Shirky, that was not a good last possession by the G-Men, but they did not give up the lead. So score-wise, could have been better, could have been worse. That'll bring us to halftime. So pretty quick first half, only about 25 minutes. G-Men up 20-17. We're going to be in for an absolute barn burner, people. So make sure you're ready for the second half.
Yeah, great game so far. Lower scoring than I would have anticipated, but it's been a great game so far. G-Men really being smothered by this Liberty defense. That's been the story so far. We'll see what the story is in the second half when we're back in about 10.
The Marching Pride kicks things off with a song that isn't for the brokenhearted. A Bon Jovi classic. Here is It's My Life. This next song will take you back to the Marching Pride's 2019 season and to the future, to the... Some people like Star Trek, other people prefer Star Wars. Some people just like singers and rappers from Trinidad. Straight from Nikki, here is Starships. Our last song is another throwback to an earlier season. Of course, our wonderful seniors are leaving, but we have high hopes for future bands.
Welcome back, everybody, to the second half of action. Garfield G-Men are up 20-17 over Liberty Leopards in the district final here from Struthers. Elia Foster is the leading scorer in the game. She has 8 points for the Leopards, and Laura McCoy has 6 for the G-Men. Not much scoring, though, like we said, 20-17. Aaron's going to be joining me in a few moments, as Mandy Cardinal's going to inbound right in front of us, actually. So Laura McCoy to get things going. So, yeah, pretty quick game so far, but a good game nonetheless. Just talking to the referee, actually. He said, not many points, but it is a good game, and that's what we love to see, a good game. Again, two really good teams, MVAC foes, with a chance to go to Cuyahoga Falls, and I think that's the ultimate goal of people, as Aaron's going to be checking back in. We'll be back in about 2 seconds.
All right, now back. Unfortunately, no hot dogs at the concession stand. That was why I took a leave of absence.
Little sabbatical.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, so here we are, 20-17, still no score in the second half through a minute played. And if if the first half is any indication of the second half, it's going to be a real grit and grind game. Laura McCoy gives a pump fake, goes in, gets it to Cardinal, who's eager to shoot, cannot go. Got the bench up, would have been nice. 3-on-2 in the fast break. Foster gets it over to Watson, and Ken Watson does not hit. So both teams pretty cold to start the half here. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We thought the last couple of streams were going to be our last, but there's never a last. Here we are in the postseason. Our first away game. Is that good? Our first away game ever that we've done. I mean, it might be louder for you than it is for me, though.
I think this one changes what you hear.
Oh, that makes sense.
Because I was like turning it way down and it wasn't. It's irrelevant. What just happened?
Laura McCoy for 2.
All right.
Nice banked midi shot. So yeah, G-Men got up, I think, by as many as 7 at one point. As Beckett's going to be long on that one, but Foster backside rebound throws it right out to Watson.
Yeah, they're so good at positioning. They've gotten so many offensive boards, and most of the time, points come off of the second chance. So that's always really important in a game. I say offensive rebounds change a game, and this is true. Beckett down there in the post hasn't been a huge factor in this one. Foster going to carry? I believe
that's going to be offensive 3 seconds on Beckett, I'm pretty sure.
I was just saying
so
Beckett.
Turnover for the Leopards.
So the G-Men strike first here in the second half, and now they have a chance to tack on to that point total. In their lead, up 5 now. And it was such a grit and grind game, like you said. McCoy, we would have seen her shoot that one. Not this
But why
time.
shoot? I thought Trent had a layup there. That's going to be a foul on Fogel, I believe.
Yeah, some scrappiness down there, and that'll be Liberty ball as Fogel got the foul after the turnover. Trent, normally we see her get some really good looks down low, but has been held to basically nothing. Well, literally no points, right? Yeah.
Almost a block from behind. Well, it was a block from behind by McCoy, but a foul nonetheless. We got some celebrities in the house. We got Sarah and Sydney Seaman, both collegiate athletes. Sydney's on the softball squad at Malone, and I think it's Fredonia. Fredonia, I'm pretty sure, is a D3 school in New York that Sarah is at. She has a couple of three-point records, 3-pointers made in a game, 3-pointers made in a season, probably the career too. They both graduated in 2022. They're part of 2 district championship teams for the Lady G-Men.
Yeah,
and here we have Smith makes 1.
She made the first 2, didn't she? Or no? Maybe.
No, they were at 17.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Trent, not Trent. McCoy gets big, but not able to get that one.
Yeah, really low scoring second half here so far, but very good defensively both sides. A little bit of handoff ball going on from the Leopards. Smith, I think, has been a big factor in this game. Watson just gets big. Watson's got some size on her, and she gets inside. But that time won't go, and it'll be out on the Leopards.
Yeah, she's a very powerful and explosive player, for sure.
Just like Foster. She's more explosive than powerful, but she's so quick. I think they're a good 1-2 punch, those two.
Yeah, they really are. I'm seeing more of Smith as McCoy. Ah, that would have been a great and one opportunity, but McCoy a chance for 2 at the line here. Yeah, but I can see now if Smith was healthy, I think this Leopards team would be a lot better. Let's just say that.
Yeah, I mean.
Just the way she plays. I mean, she's pulling threes
Yeah.
off of one leg, basically.
Right.
I mean, I saw her in the warm-ups during halftime. She's kind of, her mobility is non-existent.
Yeah, I mean, I
pretty
think
much.
they're
very, very restricted.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, that brace you could see.
McCoy sinks both of them as usual.
But they're fortunate to even have this version of Smith back for the postseason. It's been good to have her here, I'm sure, for Liberty.
Yeah, it's just one more shooter that the Lady G-Men have to worry about for sure.
I mean, she still gets around even with that
Ooh,
mobility.
That was pretty smooth there. Not able to go though, and Cardinal's going to look to push, but Liberty does get back well, and Cardinal's just going to take it anyway. Good pump fake there by McCoy.
Oh.
Nice move in the lane. I mean, she missed the shot, so the travel doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
We got some jeering coming from behind us.
Yeah, we saw the travel call against Liberty in the first half.
That looked like a travel because it was like a hop step into. If she would have landed on both feet at the same time, it would have been a different story.
A little bit staggered.
But I mean, she missed the shot nonetheless. It was a good move though. You can tell that takes some experience and practice to be able to have that type of work. Watson right off her own foot, but I mean, theme of the game, right to the Leopards. They're just there, right place, right time, all the time. It seems like so far. Mia Parker gets by Fogel for one of the first times, and McCoy's going to have a contested layup. Might have been a foul, but Kylie Thomas too short to stop McCoy, to deny McCoy of 2. Now McCoy's having herself a game. She's up to 12, leading scorer for any player in the game.
Yeah, she's definitely come alive here in the second. I mean, she had a couple 3 balls in the first half, but now she's really doing it all. A couple steals as Shirky, speaking of steals, comes away with it.
And G-Men have a 4-on-1. Liberty 3 players back. And Zoe May makes him pay and punishes them.
May absolutely efficient.
Coach Gilbert loves it. His face might not show, but he's excited.
Yeah, the G-Men pull away 10 here. May has been spectacular from the field. I don't think she's missed a shot.
Oh, they are up 10. I didn't even notice that.
I know.
Wow.
It just happens in an instant like that. But yeah, that'll still be a minute timeout, full timeout from Liberty, and we'll be back. It is going down for real. 3 minutes left to play in the third. Liberty's going to need a spurt, but I mean, we saw at the end of the second quarter there, they can put up 8 to 10 points in a snap.
Yeah, if they can get Foster and or Watson out in the fast break, it's bad news for the Lady G-Men.
Yeah, or if they can start putting down those threes that we see them shooting. We have Benjamin in now.
And she actually gets by Fogel for like the first time today. I mean, Fogel's had a really good game. That isn't really showing of her defensive effort today.
Yeah, that time Parker gets the best of her and starts talking about that run that we need.
Zoe May maybe a little ill-advised there, but Cardinal right there, and Zoe May knew she was getting fouled, and she's going to be going the line for 2.
Yeah, all right. Well, May, I mean, reading the defense, steps into the foul, and she's correct. She's going to head to the line. Her perfect shooting night from the field gets ruined by that block. I don't know who that was on the block, but that was a monster one.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, chances are it's coming off of May's hands. It's going in. As I say that, commentators curse. It's real. She misses the free throw. Now Fogel will come out for the G-Men. It'll be Trent in. You see Shirky stepping back to get on Watson. You do not want her one-on-one with anybody but the best defensive player on your team.
Right. Zoe May hits that one. So she now has 9 points. Oh, wow. I didn't even notice that. Wow. A couple of 3 balls. Oh, yeah, and she had that bank shot there.
Yeah.
So that might be her season high. So Foster just pins that one up on her leg.
And one. Foster, she does that. I mean, if you're going to foul her, you got to foul her hard enough not to be able to make the shot, which is pretty difficult. We've seen her put down some crazy shots.
And she's left-handed. She's always going to go to that left side. I mean, even if you know it's coming, you still can't stop it sometimes.
Yeah, so rare.
And she makes that one.
I remember last game, I think she went to the line pretty frequently, and she was not a great free throw shooter.
Cold from the line. She dropped 28, though.
Yeah, so imagine. But there, she's perfect from the line. So big difference there from Foster. Maybe she's been in the lab working on it. Ooh.
So Watson just reading that one. Foster back in transition, but so is Cardinal.
Oh, my
Cardinal
goodness.
not even able to contest. So, just like that, it's a 4-point game again.
Just as I talk about the run that the Leopards need, this crowd is going crazy here. 4-point game, like you said. G-Men half-court offense really been held. I mean, unless they're in the fast break, they're not really scoring points unless they come from beyond the arc, and they've been a little bit cold from there. And Gilbert's going to sense that. Coach Gilbert's going to need a timeout, and we'll be back. Cam and I talking about what a great game this is here tonight. We didn't expect it to be such a grit and grind game. McCoy's smiling still. She's going to dribble it up. And like we said, the G-Men have gone a little bit cold here. We were talking, it's kind of the difference in transition. I mean, the G-Men have scored most of their points in transition, but not many fast breaks have been had by the G-Men. It's the opposite for Liberty. Foster is always out front. I mean, she's going to beat any girl that the G-Men have out there. And again, the Leopards just defense, making the G-Men throw it all over the court. So really burning some clock here. End of the third quarter.
Laura McCoy from deep. Oh.
She's been cold from deep since the first half. Smith now. Benjamin's going to step into one. Benjamin splashes one from just inside the arc. Makes it a 2-point game. Liberty hasn't led in this game besides the first 2 points, but
you're right. I mean,
maybe they led 4-3 at one time. But anyways, early in the first quarter is when they led, but since then, G-Men have been up, but now they're really creeping up on them. Mandy Cardinal going to look at her options. She hasn't been a big factor. We talked about Beckett not being a big factor. And you said, there's McCoy.
Oh, that would have helped them. Shirky gets big, might be getting fouled. She's fighting. Jump.
All right, well, Liberty forces another possession to go their way. This Liberty defense has been outstanding.
Yeah, it really has. I mean,
yeah,
they're playing with heart today.
For sure, and like I was saying, you were talking about whoever won the Cardinal-Foster battle was going to be crucial, and right now Foster's running away with it. Parker, tough shot. We've seen her take a few of those and make a few of those, but not that time.
G-Men finally get a chance to run in transition. McCoy going to travel. That would have been nice for the Lady G-Men. McCoy just not able to get it to go. And Lady G-Men are going to press. And Watson's going to get by Shirky. And that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter here. So we're in for it. Like I said before halftime, Liberty chips into the lead a little bit. They win the quarter 10-9. Let's see if the Lady G-Men can hold on for the win. Coach Gilbert telling his team exactly what they need to do to end up on top. Same thing with Coach Watson from Liberty. We'll be back in 50 seconds.
All right. I know we had some talks with Mr. Rosenblum, Jonah Rosenblum. He said that this might be the game of the year. He may be right.
Yeah,
I mean,
this is great. Win or lose, Lady G-Men are going to be happy to make it to this point. They'll be even happier to win, though. Trent in the corner, then into Shirky. Shirky fighting. She's really stepped into that post player role this year. And Mandy Cardinal, that's her. That's where she wants to shoot it if she can't get in the paint, is the mid-range. She can make threes, but she's not the most consistent three-point shooter.
Yeah.
But that mid-range, she's typically money from there.
Yeah, you're right for sure. Now Parker's going to make a move. Benjamin, she's shown that she's a shooter from out there. Foster just always positioning. She's got speed. She can get around whoever's trying to box her out. And it showed. She's had, I think, 3 or 4 offensive boards. Benjamin catching and firing it.
Foster again. She might be double-double land, to be honest. And a timeout before the travel, I guess.
Unfortunately, as Smith absolutely splashes that one.
That'll be another timeout. So Liberty might only have, we don't know, we're not keeping track of their timeouts. They're going to be low on timeouts. We'll figure that out after this timeout, so we'll be back.
All right, final 7 minutes of play here. It's been a good fourth so far. It's been electric. I thought Demi Watson was going to score that before the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, that would have got the Liberty faithful on their
tie
feet.
Game. But G-Men
Foster
still.
right there. That looks like a Coach Gilbert inbounds play.
There you go. Foster's been absolutely tremendous. What's she up to now?
15.
I mean, she's up to 15.
She's cold and she's up to 15.
Yeah, her impact. I mean.
Yeah, she's doing it all tonight. Defensively, on the glass.
Yeah.
Offensively, I mean, she's missed some open layups, but I mean, that's pretty not typical of her.
Yeah, I mean, her impact is way more than 15 points. Without her, they're not in this game. Some more stellar defense from the Liberty Leopards, forcing another inbound, and the G-Men just have not been able to get past this defense here. Coach Gilbert calling out the play. McCoy's going to facilitate to Cardinal. Surprised. McCoy didn't pull that.
Mandy Cardinal deep mid. That was close. Like I said, that is the type of shot she likes to get, as Foster's going to, or actually Smith's going to be running the point here. Gets it over to Parker. We're going to have Zoe May checking in here.
Yeah, I mean, I try to get her in, get some buckets. When she's in, I think the offensive rating goes up.
Yeah, getting those advanced analytical stats.
That's right.
G-Men still 2-point advantage here. If they, I'm not going to say it, they need to keep it up and win.
Yeah, I mean,
If they score more points, they're going to win every time, right?
it seems like by the way that this game's been going that the G-Men shouldn't be up, but they are. And there's Foster on another one. Watson, this time McCoy will get the best of her, and they're going to call the foul on
Watson.
Watson really putting in that work in there, though. I mean, that foul could have got on any of them. But it'll be G-Men ball here. Up 2, G-Men need a score. I mean, you need to separate yourself.
Oh, man, she's gone close. She's close every time, though. Liberty's going to be getting back, and just like, I mean, you just said it.
There it is. You blink, and there she is. So Foster ties this one up. She's got 17. This is a good game. Tie game now at 31, 5 minutes remaining. G-Men need to chill out, and get a good shot. We've seen them forcing some things, maybe some shots that they shouldn't take. They need a high percentage one here. That's my take.
Yeah, I agree. They need a hard set here. Kill the clock a little bit. I mean, of course they want to win. They're in no rush. They could kill, 4 minutes and 40 seconds and hit a buzzer beater.
Right.
Good diamond there to Zoe May, but the defense by Liberty,
And
they're active. They know what Garfield's going to do before they even do it. Foster fading away.
Yeah,
and
crowd not happy with that one.
And Trent going to clear the boards here.
So a really tight game inside to Cardinal. Cardinal pulls up. Cardinal back iron and in.
That was dangerous there. That was almost a use the glass.
For sure.
Young gun, but.
You know that's what Coach Gilbert would have been saying if she didn't make that one.
Yeah, but he would have been, he wouldn't want to talk to him.
Yeah, for sure. There's Parker on the
pulls
pull-up.
Oh, Zoe May just mistimes it. And then the turnover.
Oh, this
Laura
could be big
McCoy,
here.
2-on-1.
For the momentum.
And one!
In unison there. Such a good bucket. We both know what to say. McCoy gets it to go, and now we see some momentum coming from the G-Men. McCoy will be at the line to try to finish off the three-point play.
Yeah, McCoy, 1,000-point scorer. I mean, she's once a G-Man, always a G-Man, but she's transferred in from LeBray over the offseason, and what an impact she's had. If she didn't transfer, Lady G-Men are not playing today. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Also good senior class. I mean, they always have a good senior class, but Smith, Jenna Smith, the Seaman twins, Kaylin Lutz, so you name it. But then they got a transfer in a freshman phenom, and they're juniors that are now seniors. And people moved up, got better over the offseason and camps and summer league, and here they are in the district final once again. So they're looking to make it a three-peat. And their fourth straight district final. So in 2020, they played champion, of course, in the district final over in Lakeview when they played in the Lakeview district. As Demi Watson not able to get the N1, pulls up, so she'll be going to the line. But yeah, little history. Last year, the district final, I think they beat champion. Pretty sure. And the year before that, I think they beat champion. And the year before that was the one they lost to champion. So they played champion in the second round this year. But now is really huge. As Trent is going to go across the baseline there. That's fine. I mean, they're up. Coach Gilbert wants the points, but he also wants, the clock to be 0 right now.
Yeah, as I was saying, even though the G-Men on a scoring spurt, you can't get comfortable. Obviously, this Liberty defense isn't going to subside, especially, I think they'll only get better here down the stretch. And you need another solid set here. You can't just be wasting away possessions, especially in a game this tight. McCoy
rises up for
in and
two,
out,
so
and then in again.
If the threes aren't going, she says, let's get in the paint. She's up to 17. She's matching Foster right now for the game high. And like I said, as Michaela Beck is going to get her first action of the second half here, was a starter, but then Smith replaced her early on in the game.
Yeah, you want her length. And there's Shirky.
Shirky able to meet Smith at the line, and then
Coach Gilbert on his hands and knees.
Doing some yoga mid-game.
So good take there from Smith just to get big and draw a foul, able to get to the line. Smith now, these are crucial. 2.5 minutes in a game like this seems like an eternity.
Yeah, it does.
But Liberty down 5, and you can't let the G-Men run away with it at this point. Oof. Smith, the rim doesn't want that one to go in.
Mia Benjamin's going to check out. Michaela Beck is going to check in. So Trent and Beckett are going to be going out of here in the post.
Yeah, here Smith goes. This one's important. Got that calf tattoo. And she'll splash that one. So if you're not going to go 2 for 2, might as well go 1 for 2. Ooh, almost a backcourt there. That would have been wild.
That would have sucked.
So still a 2-possession game here. G-Men hoping to make that a 3-possession game. Cardinal.
Here's Cardinal.
Oh, bang, she's got ice in her veins.
Bang.
Cardinal feeling it. So she's up to 11 points. It seems like she hasn't really done anything, but
that just shows you how good she is. Quite 11 points. Haven't even felt it. As Watson gets met by Trent and Shirky, and Cardinal's going to push it here. And
oh, okay, she's going to give it right away.
Step out of bounds, I guess. So
7-point lead for the G-Men.
As I think it's going to probably be starters here for the last 2.
Oh,
G-Men up by 7. They need everything here. Give it all they've got. No lead is big enough until the clock hits 0. That's the mentality you have to have.
Yeah, here comes Parker attacking Fogel. Smith tries to set the screen. Backdoor. Smith just doesn't get it to go. Beckett can't get it. Jump ball.
Seems like Liberty gets every jump ball.
Yeah,
I think because of
the
quarter switch. G-Men start because of that.
Okay.
But yeah.
Interesting.
Another jump ball, but the next one will go the way of the G-Men. So Mia Parker's going to inbound here. The junior going to look to find.
They need a bucket here.
Watson here.
They need a bucket.
Yeah, they do. Ooh.
Close call. Watson.
Demi Watson, air ball.
Way long.
And Lady G-Men can just, if I were Liberty, I'd foul, to be honest. They only have 4 fouls. They have 2 to give here.
They can start tasting the blood now.
Yeah, Lady G-Men, they see that red on the floor. Reminds them of the
blood
redness
in the water.
of victory.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Liberty needs to.
Can't let them run down this clock here. I mean, they're capable of scoring 7 points in a minute and a half. Gilbert's going to call a timeout.
Luckily gets a timeout. He's absolutely livid with Fogel right there, but heat of the moment type stuff right there. We'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, this game, crazy. We'll be back. Here we go. Final 1:11 to play. Like I said, Liberty is 100% capable of coming down and scoring 7 points in a minute and 15 seconds, but they can't let the G-Men just dribble this around and waste the clock. They got to show the defensive heart that they were showing all game.
Little update for you. Laurel 46, Crestview 23, end of the third. Crestview was up, I believe. Here's Trent, not able to go, but the foul at the end. Oh my gosh, that's going to be crucial down the stretch. G-Men with a chance to go up 9 with a minute left.
Trent needs to hit these ones. Can't give Liberty any lip to grab onto. Climb back in.
Yeah, so Crestview was up actually 18-19 late in the second quarter. Then Laurel goes on a 10-0 run. Trent, that looked bad off the hand there. So it was. At halftime, it was Laurel 28, Crestview 19, and now it's 46. So Laurel dropped 20-some points, almost 20 points in the third quarter, and they lead Crestview 46-23 at the end of the third.
Trent
not able to go, but McCoy, she's there when you need her. She's clutch. Liberty should foul. I mean,
big board from McCoy there. I mean, that might do it.
yeah,
nice
this will
move.
really.
Sky ball.
Yeah, sky ball, but McCoy right there. So, yeah, I think
Liberty just letting this one slip away from them.
this one's over. I mean, they need to foul. They need to stop the clock somehow, get a turnover, timeout, whatever. Cardinal almost carries, gets it to Shirky. This one's over, folks. And that really is the icing on the cake. The G-Men can taste it. And down by 9 with 25 left. And here it is.
No urgency really here.
Coach Gilbert says no fouls. If I were them, I'd just let them score so you can get the ball back.
Oh, my
Smith
gosh.
pulls that one.
What a deep three.
I mean,
just a little too late there. I mean, you got to attack the ball. Telling her to foul, and they're going to call that one. A little bit late for a foul. Smith takes a seat. She did everything she could with that injured leg. I mean, I think she still played pretty well despite that. And now if the G-Men get it in and run around a little bit here, that'll be it.
Yeah, Smith had 10 points basically, I mean, off of, and we're going to get some young guns some chance to play. Some tears are shed, I mean, as is always the case. But a standing ovation for Smith, Watson, and Foster. What careers they had. I mean, they were MVAC champs last year, made it to regionals this year. Some adversity, fell just short. G-Men are going to dribble it out, and the celebration will ensue. They'll on social media for later for the dates, but a three-peat for the Lady G-Men. I mean, we went into the year thinking, what was going to happen, but they came out to play every game. So yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in tonight. If you want to stick around for the trophies presentation and celebrations, but the Lady G-Men have done it.
I mean, they're going to enjoy it tonight, but then they'll be right. It's going to be a tough one on Wednesday against.
Who knows?
Hey, Beechwood did it last night against the boys.
Yeah, the boys' season is over, by the way. They 6 wins in the season. Going to go, but I mean the seniors leave every year. It's part of high school basketball.
Graduation is undefeated.
Yeah.
Eventually it gets you. But yeah, we're going to try to get our stream out to Cuyahoga Falls on Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Wednesday.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, it should be. Feels like we're
Van Gundy.
Yeah, feels like we're Jeff Van Gundy.
Yeah,
Jeff Van Gundy.
Name I know.
Medals and a trophy. Medals to every individual player and a trophy to the teams.
And Nets back at home. So many of them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Seems like sometimes they don't even need to cut off the net, and they do.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, they don't even look like too excited. I mean, Coach Gilbert is, because he knows, they're doing summer camp. They go to camps in June, all spring through track season, through the summer. I mean, they're in the lab every day. It's a job.
No off days. Coach basketball coming up. No.
Make sure to pick them in your bracket.
Yeah. No, but great season from both teams here. Derek Watson, a coach on Liberty's sideline. I wonder if there's relation between Demi Watson and him.
Yeah, I think so.
See the emotions. Seniors, I'm not a senior, but I can imagine how tough it could be just seeing our senior friends leave, like you in our last soccer game. Horrible, but
then you wake up the next day and
life still goes on.
Yeah, exactly.
Unfortunately.
Still spinning.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll stick around. Nothing better to do
Provide
tonight.
commentary on the medal and
We'll give a little. We got Coach Flager out here, and Coach Lysick.
Coach Flager / athletic director, Mr. Flager, and superintendent / Mr. Lysick. Mr. Lysick. So yeah. They're always supportive of our sports teams. Pretty much make the trek out to every away game.
Yeah, they do.
They stay pretty busy during the seasons. Not many off days for them either.
Yeah, a lot of early mornings and late nights, but I mean, that's what it is. So Laura McCoy, senior leader, she'll probably be up there in Player of the Year voting, I would assume. Might be maybe a first-team all-conference selection, probably all-district too. Zoe May, 3-point sniper. That's what she is. How many points did she have today? McCoy had 17 and Zoe May had 9, so that's big time. Callie Tasker played great minutes coming in when she was needed. Mandy Cardinal, the freshman phenom. She's if this is any indication of the future, it's a bright one. We'll just say that. I mean, you guys have seen the games. Thanks for tuning into all the games, by the way. Kaylin Tasker didn't play many varsity minutes, but definitely got some good learning experience.
It's an honor to be there, even just sitting varsity.
Especially as a freshman, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Then we have Madeline Shirky, defensive specialist, a leader on the team, great personality. Nora Trent, the post player, gets into foul trouble sometimes, but she's there when you need her. Juliana Genovese, I don't know if she really played at all. Same thing with Colby Fresh. I don't really know if they played much, but they get a medal. So they'll be playing next year, though.
Oh, for sure. They're going to
Maggie Folo really improved a lot this season. And Carly Cleland, she's got some room to grow as well in the center position.
Oh, plenty of it. I mean, she can be a Jenna Smith-esque player if she starts to work on that post efficiency down there.
For sure,
Yeah, this team always going to be well coached with this coaching staff, obviously. And like you said, we have a lot of talent coming up, so they won't be as good next year, but who knows?
Maybe
they might
be better.
Yeah, I mean, you never know.
Coach Gilbert knows what it takes to win a district championship, win conference championships, and be playing in March. And it's the same formula every year. Play smothering defense and score enough points to win. That's what it takes.
Most definitely. Here comes the trophy. District champions 2023. Would it be 2022?
2022.
3?
3, yeah.
Congratulations to the Lady G-Men, who will now advance to the regional semifinal, which will be at Cuyahoga Falls on March 1st at 8 p.m.
Oh, 8 p.m. on. Ooh, late night. All right. I'm going to have to take a nap.
Team photo.
High school student athletes, and when you do leave, please travel safely. Once again,
The little team photo might be in the back.
It's good stuff there.
We got Jonah Rosenblum getting some
Definitely going to interview some players
interviews
after this.
Yeah, I mean, I think
or coaches.
That's all we got tonight. So,
Yeah. Thank you for coming out.
as they say in, how do they say goodbye in Spanish?
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
Luego.
Goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen. If you're from Germany, they say Auf Wiedersehen. What do they say in France?
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. Thank you for
And
tuning into the
as
stream.
we are the champions plays, the champions we are.
Good stuff.
See you Wednesday night for another stream. Going to be a big one.
Yeah, I'm glad we came out. We'll see you Wednesday. Have a great night, and as always, go G-Men.